Hi, I'm Zoe. I think I should introduce myself at the start of every video in case of new people arriving into our group or seeing it on YouTube. So I run a project called Project Art and Happiness on Facebook. And I share videos onto YouTube which I upload to Facebook. So this is going to be my first proper video. I've done an introduction video to the group, but this is going to be the first video where we actually do some artwork. So how I'm going to structure these videos, and feel free to tell me if it's working, if you enjoy my layout of my videos. I mean, they might be different every time, but this is how my first one's going to go. I'm going to talk about my Pinterest board that I've made for this project. I'm going to talk about a few artists. I'm going to show a few previous collages of my own, and then I'm going to kind of make one on screen and play about with it. I'm not going to properly make one this time. I'm just going to show you some variations. I've got some things cut up and I can kind of show you how to cut things up, and I mean that's self-explanatory, but also a little side note, I've currently just moved into a new house and it's getting done up, so you will see this room drastically change. Half of the room is actually stripped wallpaper right now. This half is about to get stripped. So in a couple of weeks time it should be a nice teal, pale blue. I should have some new curtains or a blind, a bit of a nicer background, and I might move around my setting in the room to get a blank wall, etc. But for now this is what we're working with. So I'm starting off this video with talking about the Pinterest board. I've made a Pinterest for the group called Project Art and Happiness, just the same as the Facebook group, a little plus sign. Thought it looked cute, I liked it, and it's not too long like the words. So I've made a board which I'll show you right now if you've never used Pinterest. Let's hope this shows all right. So there's some collages on here, but yeah, if you have a look at that, you can either look at it alongside watching this video, pause it and have a look, or you could look at it afterwards. It's quite to my taste at the minute, so I'll maybe add some random different things into it because it's very flowery and a lot of eyes and facial features brought into it, because that's what I like, and I've been the only one to add to it so far, but my admins have access to it as well. So hopefully they start adding some things in and it mixes up a little bit, and we see the suggestions that come in on Pinterest, and people can send me pins as well. So if you want to add to the board, just fire a message forward and I'll have a look at them. This is on the Pinterest, so send me a message on the Pinterest. Just wanted to add that I'll be doing the board with every project that I think of. So if I've got like a video coming up, I'll start looking at the board, because that's how I work. I use Pinterest, and Pinterest is a great tool. So if you don't use Pinterest already and you want to make art, get on it. Pinterest is great for like ideas for art. Just type in, you know, abstract art and you'll get hundreds. If you follow my main account, which is just Zoe Cook, I have quite a few boards. Some of them are quite old, but I have quite a few boards that yeah, have helped me with like painting and stuff in the past. So use Pinterest, it's great. That's my point. Okay, so I searched some artists when I was researching for this video. So my first artist that I'm going to talk about is Hannah Hawk, and I'll put an image of her work up here, my favourite piece of her work. I don't know why I like it. I love portraiture. If you know me, I actually do self-portraiture, and this piece is a portrait using someone else's head with the eyes of another person over it, and there's some background collage and like contrast in colour, so there's the blue with the orange behind it, and I just think it looks really good. It will be on the screen right now. If it's not, then I've done it wrong. So that's an amazing piece by her. If you go onto Google Images and have a look, or onto like the MoMA, the MoMA's got, that's the Museum of Modern Art, has one of her pieces here, which is like a, I don't know how to describe it, but I'll pop on screen. But yeah, she was in the like Dada movement, really influential artist. So the next artist I'm going to move on to is an artist that's name I probably can't pronounce properly. Looks like Louis Jover, but I think it may be Louis Jover. I'll put the spell on screen. I'm going to look at this particular piece of work of Frida Kahlo. I'll have that on screen as well now. So with this piece, Jover's deconstructed Frida Kahlo's face so that there's the bottom of the face is far down the page, top of her head's at the top, and we're missing the eye area, except for he's put one of the eyes out in a bubble at the side. And there's some like plants and butterflies and things in the middle of it, and it's just a really beautiful print. You can actually buy prints of it quite cheap. So yeah, that's, and I've just come across another one of his pieces that's another Frida Kahlo one, with the bottom and side of her face deconstructed with the little circle eye again. I'll pop it on screen. There's some flowers and trees, and there's just some beautiful colours, and it's just really vibrant. So that's another piece of art to look at. The next artist is, I think that's how you say it, Raoul Houseman. Could be saying it wrong again, but this piece, Dr. Jeff Snell, again I'll pop it on screen. I just think it's like, it's a bit different for me. I like very bubbly and happy stuff, but this I thought I'd throw it in the mix because it's a bit different to what we've looked at already. And then a personal favourite, one of my favourite artists, Rachel McLean. She makes film works mainly, but she's got these like beautiful, amazing, weird pieces that like, now I'm not actually sure if she made them, but they're like, I don't know if they're adverts or they're basically deconstructions of her films. So I'll show the Make Me Up one on screen. It's, if you want to see some amazing films, have a look at Rachel McLean's website, but that's me getting ahead of myself like I did in the last video. But I love this piece. It's a digital collage, and I just love her work. So I'll move on from there because I've spoke about a few artists, and it's really easy to find some collage artists if you look online. Go on Pinterest, search collage artists. Go on Google, search collage artists. There's loads of like newspaper articles, etc. about artists who do collage. So there'll be like more historical people, more current people. Well, artists, I'm saying people, but I mean artists. And yeah. Hi, so this is Life in the Future about 18 hours later. I decided to wrap up the video here instead of doing the whole video, and I'm going to upload the rest of the video later in the day. I just wanted to edit this part as like an artist and like influences part of the video, and talk about the Pinterest and stuff, so that'll be like labelled like artists and influences in Pinterest. And the next video I'm going to show my work, some of my admin Shannon's work, and we are going to talk about how to make collage. And yeah, so it's going to be a fun time, so keep a watch out for that video later on in the day. Okay, bye bye for now.